Hello and welcome to another episode of Dissertation Diaries. This will be a brief one because I've done the same thing all week long. Today is Sunday, June 2nd, 2019. And this week, same thing. Started last Monday. I worked on moving articles to the literature review. And then on Tuesday, moved articles to literature review. And on Wednesday, moved articles to the literature review. And all along, I moved articles to literature review. My literature review was 18 or 19 pages when I started. Now it's up to 25 and a half pages. Only have 4.5 pages left to make the magic 30-page mark. I have 55 articles. I got a minimum of 50, and I'm at 60 some odd percent, 69% I think, of the last 5 years. I need that to be 75. Not sure how I'm going to get there. I may cut out some older ones. If I cut out older ones, I've got enough to make it, but we'll see. Still maybe need to find some newer ones and add them in there, but I got enough to get me over the hump, I think. That's about it. I'm supposed to schedule time with my dissertation chair. I will do that later, maybe tomorrow night, and send off an email for that. Right now, just need to grind away and get the literature review done. That's all I have for this week, this coming week. I want to get the literature review bulked up by Wednesday. And then in the coming 2 weeks, I'm going to switch over to a quantitative methodology. That's what I'll be spending the bulk of next weekend doing, is doing whatever I need to do to get that switched over. As always, like and subscribe. Put any questions, comments in the comments section, and I'll reply to them. Hope you have a fantastic week. Greetings, and welcome to another episode of Dissertation Diaries. My name is Marty Scholes. Today is June 9th, 2019. Sunday. Let me tell you what I've done this week. I'm so pumped. I got a lot done. Not near what I wanted to, but hey, I got stuff done. Monday, June 3rd. What happened? I added literature review content. Remember, the plan last week was to get the literature review up to 30 pages of material with 50 plus references and 75% of those being in the last 4 years. Didn't quite get all of those metrics, but I got close. Check this out. Monday, I added to lit review content from the literature matrix. I've covered that before. If I haven't, I'll make sure there are artifacts here. I should probably do a walkthrough of all of that. Tuesday, added literature review content. Wednesday, I added literature review content. Now, my deadline was for Wednesday to have that thing at 30 pages, and it is. Just barely. It is so close to being 30 pages long, exactly 30, that I went in this weekend and edited it and removed like 3 words and knocked it down to where the previous page came into page 30. So I'm right on the edge. I got to bulk it up. I got to do some connecting and fix the flow and a bunch of other things, but I got the content there. I have 50 some odd articles that I've used. The ratio is like 72%. I'm hoping to get away with that for now. I can always delete articles and get the ratio where it needs to be. Thursday, nothing, work late. Friday, nothing, work late. Saturday, I read the dissertation and flagged areas needing a switch from the qualitative to a quantitative study. Remember, this weekend I wanted to switch from a qualitative to quantitative, and then this week I'm going to get that set up for my literature review for my dissertation so that I can submit it on Wednesday. So I did that. I read it and flagged a bunch of areas. Haven't circled back yet. I studied Laerd Statistics. That's the reference that everybody uses, and I'm going to use it too. It's an online website. I signed up. I paid money. I'm good through early December on that site. That should be enough. I can always pay more later. And then I went and I documented the studies necessary for documenting Laerd Statistics, found out how to reference it. Today, Sunday, I rewrote the prospectus. Now, the prospectus is the outline for the proposal. So you set that up originally before you even get into the dissertation. I had no clue what I was doing then. I went back through and reworded it to match the quantitative methodology. That's what I did today. I wanted also to get to the proposal today, but I think I can do that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and get that finished so that by Wednesday I can turn it in. So my objective by Wednesday is to have this turned in with switch to a quantitative and to have the correct heft for the literature review. Only have 2 or 3 weeks left, a month left in the term. I'm going to spend the rest of the month taking my feedback from my instructor and then applying it to the remainder of the thing. So I get chapter 2 locked and loaded on this, and I come out of the gate in a month and be ready to do chapter 3. Also reached out to my instructor, my dissertation chair, and said, hey, let's talk. He said he's busy. I haven't responded, but I got that in motion. There you have it. So the plan is to, by Wednesday, to deliver a proposal, chapters 1 and 2, the correct length, not fully fleshed out everywhere, but the correct length with the correct number of references, and to have that delivered with a switch to quantitative methodology. I don't know if I explained that before, why I'm doing that. Quantitative methodology is much easier to collect data and to interpret data for. I got partway through this process and realized I probably should have been quantitative anyways, but I'd originally written everything as qualitative. Qualitative is like case studies and interviews. Quantitative is where you go through and you try to find statistical relationships. And the specifics of those I had to work through the Laerd Statistics site yesterday on what made the most sense. And I got that. I got a lot of that done. I'm going to be doing a couple frequency distributions with controls, and a couple multivariate logistic binomial regression, something. I have to study up on that. That'll be necessary for chapter 3. Chapter 3 is where we spell this out in great detail. I just give a flyover in my current proposal. I'll get that done this week. So my goal is this week to get that done, get an appointment set with my dissertation chair, get this thing submitted on Wednesday, exhale on Thursday and Friday, and then on Saturday hit the ground running trying to get the remainder of chapter 2 fleshed out so that I've got 4 weeks to get chapter 2 finished and get it submitted to where it's fully acceptable. Then I can focus on chapter 3 after that in the coming term. I got 3 months to get that done. I think I'll be okay there. After that, chapter 3 is done and approved by my dissertation chair. Then it goes off to the institutional review board, and they give me a yes/no on my proposal and say I can continue or cannot continue. It's up to them. But I think I'm in good shape there. Hope things are going well. As always, like and subscribe. Ask me any questions in the comment section. Be happy to answer them. See if I can help somebody else go through this process. Take care.